Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. Just a quick one, because yesterday we did break out of the yellow target area to the upside. We did break out of the triangle we had on the chart, and we did break out of the descending broadening wedge, descending broadening wedge, a bullish pattern, and also after the triangle breakout that looked bullish as well. That has manifested itself in further price increases, moved up all the way to the previous swing high at around about 60 cents. Yeah, I told you that this will probably be the first resistance here, and it was resistance, and we now need to see what is happening. Obviously, it is starting to lose a bit momentum. What could happen now, and that would be an ideal scenario for further price increases, would be on the 4-hour chart here a retest of that 54 cent level, and then to start from here with the next resistance being around 68 cents. From here we could then move to 75. So it is something worth watching, worth observing. Anyone who really took that breakout trade, that long trade, with hopefully a stop loss, will be able to observe that. And ideally, really, we want to see that retest. I always try to wait for a retest here on the 4-hour chart would be ideal. On the 1 hour, we already can see that the retest actually took place here. Yeah, so it wouldn't be necessary to come down once more. It already retested here on the 1-hour chart. And what is that blue line? Let me just double check the EMA. Okay, no, just okay. So we found resistance here. Now moving down, possibly short-term correction in that overall uptrend. We can even draw here a trend line on the 1 hour. So let me take that out because that shifted a little bit, or we can just use that and readjust. Let's see if we are still above that trend line. Yeah, perfect. So we are still above the trend line at the moment, at least. That's a pullback to a trend line. So from here we could certainly, if the price is finding support here, which hopefully it will, it did find support here before, 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points already. From here it could then move up again and start again. Obviously we had a pullback now. So usually what you find here, if this is bullish momentum, which we currently still have, we're still above 50 on the RSI on the 1-hour chart. We just had to recover probably a bit because we were just in the overbought area. So, so we had to retrace a little bit. We're still above the trend line. So at the moment, the uptrend is still in place, making higher highs, making higher lows. So it's a short-term uptrend here. Would be great if we can break that previous swing high here. That would be bullish, and as I said, could take us to around 68 cents. From here we could then move to 75, and that is currently how it is looking like. Good to see that the weekly or the 4-hour candle closed above the level, the daily and the weekly candle. So it is quite a good message, but now the bulls need to push the price above that 60 cent level in order to move to the next one at around 68 and then 75. Overall, how are the indicators looking? 4-hour chart had here this long signal, yeah, exactly when we actually broke out of that target area. So that is a bullish signal here on the 4-hour chart. We are also above 50, so meaning that the trend is increasing in strength, the uptrend is increasing in strength, and the MACD moving on a higher level. We just about have a crossover of the 0 line, not yet confirmed, but I think we are going to see this probably. This would be certainly a potential buy signal. Some people use that to trade. I'm not telling you to buy, that is entirely up to you. But what the price obviously needs to do, it needs to hold this ascending trend line. And that level exactly would be here at 57 cents. We already see a small green candle there. If we lose that level, we are probably going to come down to the previous low, 54 cents. That could then be that retest, that additional retest that I talked about. But from here then the price needs to move higher. If it goes back into the target area, that would be quite bearish. And then we are going to see probably here the previous swing low again, mid video techno. Then we'll probably see here that 50 cent level again, yeah. And it would be quite bearish because it takes a bit of, it took a bit of time to get out of this target area again. Already tried it before, it was just a fake out. So hopefully this time it is going to work. So even before, when it happened before, however, the daily candle didn't close above the target area, as you can see here. we only had a wick to the upside, yeah, and then we had a few hourly candles close above it, but the daily candle so far hasn't closed above the target area yet, only yesterday, and that is positive, yeah. So after such a green candle, it is of course not unusual that you come down a little bit here with this red candle, and possibly we're going to see here this bullish crossover on the MACD on the daily. That's still a few days away, but if that happens, that could also give the price a move to the upside. So, but all provided that the 55 cent level holds, that is really critical, or 54. Yeah, and at the moment in the very short term, the 50 cent level needs to hold to continue that immediate uptrend on that ascending trend line. Okay, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.